Okay, let's go over how to practice this stuff. Now, I don't expect a video for this because it's too long. It's 12 minutes long. That's too much. So what I want you to do is focus on one line at a time and make it a goal to complete every line by the end of the week. So, in using Guitar Pro, let me show you what I want you to do. So whichever line you're going to work on, you're going to highlight the whole thing. And you're going to make sure that the count in and the metronome are both turned on. I also have this set for a clean guitar. So you can have some light distortion, but it is best to play clean to make sure you hear every note ringing out nice and clear. So you can set this to whatever tempo you want. Right now it's at 60. If you do it at 60, you have lots of time to make sure you're holding everything well. And basically, yes, also put on this loop right here. And then just keep playing along with it until you're able to get a good take. So you just need one good take. And also, it would be best to have the between loops turned on. So that means when it starts over again, you'll hear a 1, 2, 3, 4 click of the metronome, and then it starts over. So just keep at it until you get the one line done. And would be a good idea. Let's say you complete this one. You hit the T, letter T for text, brings that up. Oof, but then that might erase the chord name. Okay, that's not good. Hold on. Okay, let's do it like this. So this is very important, very important. Take notes if you need it. So when you do have it done, when you have completed a line, actually let's do this. Come over here to the very last note of the top line whenever you finish the first one. Hit T for text and say done or complete. And then you start working on the next one. You highlight it, have count in, metronome turned on, the loop turned on, and then these three little dots here, click on that to make sure the between loops is also turned on. And then once that's done, come over here to the very last note of that line, T for text, type in done or complete. Either one is fine. So rewatch that as many times as you need to understand what you got to do for T for text and where to put the thing. So it's going to be good to mark which ones are finished. So when you come back to practice the next day, you know where to continue at. So it's just one and done. Once you get a good solid take with that, that's it. Mark it as done. And then highlight the next line. Stay on that until you get a good solid take. Mark that as done. And so on. So let's demonstrate how that's going to go. And then you can just hit the space bar when you have all this stuff highlighted, and it will start for you. The space bar will start it for you. I need to adjust the camera a little bit. Okay. Here we go. So now it's the count-in started again in case you need to try it again. And remember, you need to hold the chord down the whole time to make sure you hear both notes ringing out together. Do not do this. Do not keep taking your fingers off. You gotta leave them down and hear both notes at the same time. And that is the goal. So, if you have any questions on what to do, let me know. Remember, no videos for this. It's just too much to do on one video. And I want you to just work on completing each line one at a time before you move on to the next. So definitely keep track of how many lines you have completed. And there we go. All right, any questions? Let me know. I'll see you again next week.